Hey folks, we are week 12 of Spirit Lake. A lot of answers this week, it looks like. Around the league, Gills looks like they're going to run away with this one with E. Not a particularly great showing from the Gills right now, except for Welker. E's team just didn't show up. They're ready to go golfing. They're ready for the off season. Game 2, David versus Haas. Haas behind Beanie Wells and Brandon Marshall, believe it or not, win this game versus Davey without a quarterback, which is impressive or stupid. I'm not sure, but it's a win, really, and that could really hurt David's playoff seeding. Game 3 just went final. AJ, barring a miraculous string of fumbles by Victor Cruz, takes the victory and clinches a playoff spot. And we'll get to this in a little bit, but that means all 6 playoff spots are set in stone. Game 4, the one that hasn't went totally fine, but we need a Eli Manning firestorm of touchdowns to change this one. Looks like Jaco is going to take down the Stepdads again with a win over Brad. Brad's struggling right now without AP. And finally, Peterson wins the Battle of the Bends, crushing Miller. Miller's team's also off for the year. They're ready to go home. Before getting to the playoff picture and some possible things. Oh wow, Sproul's pretty good. Let's get a little check in with the old man on the back porch. I can't remember what I was talking about anymore. I recorded these so long ago. So enjoy.
Old man on the back porch, old man on the back porch, and that old man is me.
Hey everyone, old man on the back porch here. We gotta talk Facebook. Well, vague booking. Really want to talk to you about vague booking. I'm assuming you folks see it, because I know I see it, especially this is more common amongst the more settled population. Settled down. Vague booking, I mean seriously. In case you folks don't know exactly what I mean when I say vague booking, I mean that person who posts on Facebook and says, Andrea just doesn't get it. Or Andrea thinks life isn't fair sometimes. And you know what that is? That isn't a cry for help. It isn't like it ain't like fucking their life is terrible. What it means is they're actually just doing this for attention. And what the worst part is? The worst part is they just start so many people are like, oh my god, Andrea, what's happening? What's wrong? 4 or 5 comments, Andrea, hey, if you need to talk to me, call me. Andrea, is everything okay? What happened? Oh, Andrea ran out of toilet paper. Andrea forgot to buy fucking bars in the morning, so she missed breakfast. That's why she doesn't get it sometimes. Or, even worse, is like, she applied for a job that she wasn't fucking qualified for, and for some reason she didn't get the second interview. You don't get it sometimes, retard? You fucking serious? Really? Holy hell. And then the whole thing is it's just all for attention. That's all they want. They just want some fucking attention from somebody. Because that's what, in their fucking life, they're not getting it. Because you know why? Because they're fucking retarded. Not literally retarded. I mean, like, figuratively retarded. Like, oh, hey, quit being an asshole. You're retarded. Like that retarded. That's what I'm getting at. So, vague booking. Not good. All right, let's look at some playoff scenarios. I won't go into predictions quite yet. I think we'll let that go for another day. As it stands right now, the division championships, barring dramatic comeback by Brad here, are decided. Silky wins the Stepdads division. Jaco wins the Gentleman division. They are the 1 and 2 seeds. We don't know which is 1 and which is 2 yet, because if Silky wins the Rudy against AJ, he gets the #1 overall seed. If he loses and Jaco wins, they tie for the best record in the league. But Jayco would have the tiebreaker. I guess I should say it is possible for Brad to tie Silky, but they split the season series, and Silky got him by about 100 points, which is second tiebreaker. So I don't see that changing. A lot of seedings are up in the air. As I said, there's 6 teams are in. Silky and Jayco we already talked about. The 4 wild cards will be David, Brad, Peterson, and AJ. And they're all in. You got 3 of them at 7 and 5. AJ, Peterson, and David. I mean, really, between those 4, we could have any sort of any semblance of matchups. The 2 very strong teams, DK and Bowser, who were very strong in the middle of the season, both, you know, David lost Fred Jacks for the year. AP's got a high ankle sprain. We know those don't last for just a week. So we could have any number of playoff matches. There you go, Jimmy. I mean, what are some interesting matchups? A part of me would like to see the Petersons match up and David and Brad match up. So we have another, David and Brad had a couple good battles already. It's always nice to see the Petersons fight each other. So, God only knows. It's all over the place. It's going to be interesting. It's a weird season in the league. Normally you have a whole bunch of playoff scenarios. This year we don't. We only really have we got our 6 teams. It's only a matter of seeding now, and then running out the playoffs from there. So here's what we know. Again, Silky wins the stepdads. Jayco wins the gentleman. Gentlemen, again, another tip of the hat. Gentlemen win again this week, winning 3-2. Again, barring a miraculous comeback here from Manning, bringing the season series to 15-5. So every stepdad is 3-1 right now against the gentlemen. So no one's going for the clean sweep this year. Beyond that, I will bid you folks adieu. It's going to be an interesting finish here, for the 6 of us still in it. So enjoy.